However, we're not talking about Squirtle. We're talking about Pokemon right at this point.
Yes.
We have Aldrake going as his Trenchu, Garchomp, and Euclase with the. Ever since Euclase switched over from Pikachu Libre to Aegislash, Euclase has been a national threat.
Yeah, an absolute phenomenon at that, especially considering nobody else has really been playing with Aegislash as much today. But considering the amount of coverage that Aegislash has as a whole, the fact that he can constantly drive in pressure, this will be a great test for Aldrake.
And people will try to say that, like, oh, Euclase was carried by the character and doing things. I think no. Euclase took off training guards. He pulled the rock. He pulled the rock leaf. The training guards were the fact he was playing Pikachu Libre, played a character who actually was good, and now look at this, national threat.
Yeah.
But Aldrake's giving Euclase a run for his money, going on the aggression.
Yeah.
Even though Aegislash is good, the wake up option, the reverse situation from Aegislash isn't always like fantastic. Like it has that's just merit of where it is.
Yeah.
But Garchomp can abuse a lot of things with it, especially with like jump release X is just a lot of meaty things that can just get through a lot.
Well, that Mimikyu is exactly.
Ooh, I like what Aldrake was probably expecting the wake up Umbreon, and so he decided to like disengage a little bit. Because if you can predict it in advance enough, you can punish it. Because if you're not hit by it at all, it leaves you open. Ooh, yeah, look at that.
A lot of the step back is actually going to be helping Aldrake a lot here, just like you said.
Aldrake is moving like he's like familiar, like his matchup knowledge is like fresh. Like he just played like, one of the best like Aegislashes and knows exactly his spacing, his timing, what he's trying to do. Like Aldrake is moving with a purpose. His movements are intentional and not like just trying to find a way in. He's intentionally knowing what Aegislash has at that time. He knows what he's optioned for, and that's gonna hurt.
Going through that red shield wasn't enough for Euclase, and now it's going to be a good amount of damage here. It's just a question of what the response will be, considering Euclase now just lost half of his health from that. Good catch here.
Euclase still has their. I keep forgetting flash cannons on move.
Yeah, most people have actually set themselves in such a way that they're not so far away from Aegislash to get caught by that flash cannon. What a punish.
The just range.
2 just frames. He has just a little bit of synergy left. Doesn't even need to use it, just threaten him with it. So that same jump back, the same spacing actually turned out to be his detriment. Euclase adapted to that rather quickly.
Unfortunately, that is not safe.
So that overhead is definitely a punish.
Euclase to cancel that fast enough to not get crit by it, by the way.
2 just frames here.
Shadow Sneak.
Good job walking clean away from it.
I actually don't remember that not Shadow Sneak. I just there are a lot of moves that Aegislash had that I just never learned. Yeah. See,
there's that.
He knows the Umbreon is there and keeps that in mind and thinks that's when his opponent's gonna Umbreon. He just rams past it. Oh, great.
That is incredible. Great first game from Aldrake there. Especially considering all that time actually being patient with his movements, like you said, is exactly what paid off when it came to the Umbreon. Euclase wasn't running it enough where Aldrake had to actually be a bit more patient with those movements. It seems like they're both just sticking to the exact same thing for game number 2.
Ooh, that back Y or forward Y is so meaty so far in such a raw hitbox that you can just convert off of it even from it just being like grazed. That is a huge strength of it, and unfortunately the pizza slice straight like that is not safe because of how like the end animation of it is. So because you were close to the ground, you just fall. Or rather, I think you were too far from the ground. I forget. I just know it wasn't safe. I can, again, audio cues. I heard it. I'm like, I can tell by how that happened. It was unsafe.
Yeah. Aldrake's pause there is actually what allows him to burst. stage for both of them. Opts for the Mimikyu still, just to stop as many of those combos as possible.
God, I think it's either 2x or 2i. No, 2x. The meaty wake up on that is such a good like wake up tool because that last hit is there. So if you try to get tested with anything and you try to like go for it, you'll still get hit by it.
Yeah, it's a rock in a hard place no matter what you do.
I mean, it's basically it's your common set play. Like in every fighting game has like a couple characters you can throw a hit out, throw your laggy hit at the end, either a projectile or something else.
Nice underhand. Now punishing it with the Mimikyu, trying to go for the grab.
That Mimikyu actually, look at that, the double buff down, synergy down and damage down. He has to basically use this. Look, he got rid of one of the buffs of the attack up, but he still has the synergy down.
But now Aldrake at least has his burst.
He kind of has to. Look at the HP.
Doesn't even matter.
That is what we call juking.
Yeah. What an incredible response, especially with the speed buff, which I don't think we have seen from Aegislash as of yet. What are the odds that Aldrake would end up using a few more of those underhanded moves, like the 2Y and 2X? I don't think he would expect anything less from Aegislash going straight into that shield warp to at least get an attack buff.
Oh, he picked one that exchange. I thought the attack would have gone through. Yeah, see, the 2x was super meaty, so it just made him in shield longer.
Pause the pushback.
God, the raw damage just made attack buff. Jeez.
And I'm sure those just breaks are always a nice little bonus. No nonsense here. Was that a perfect?
I can't recall. I missed the health bar.
I believe it was a perfect on Euclase's side. Not happening a second time, though.
And he's out of range of that. Oh! The singular hit. That's unfortunate.
It doesn't even matter considering all the damage.
Oh, the reset. I don't know if that was an intentional drop or a reset. Or I just realized that's the same thing. You know what I mean.
I believe it was just an accidental drop on Aldrake's side. What?
Oh, that was a raw. That's. Ooh, that was threading the needle, by the way, because it. Ooh,
Meatiest grab.
Maybe we're now in a last game, last round situation. Both players are full of synergy, so it's basically whoever gets the first exchanges has the advantage here, because you can force your opponent to burst early.
Will Aldrake be not Aldrake, will Euclase actually be able to catch Aldrake with that Umbreon? That was the only bit of leverage he might have had, but he's just trying to desperately get himself out of the wall.
Yeah, now Euclase has to. Now you have burst, you have Umbreon, you have to kind of go for it. Oh, Euclase just said no win for the attack. He's going to go in the offense. He wants the either player wants to press burst first,
yeah.
Which I respect it, but like Euclase has an extra tool with Umbreon.
The thing is, Aldrake has been doing so well, actually just kind of baiting out said Umbreon, which is exactly why Euclase doesn't want to do anything too reckless with it. The dash up there would have probably been a good time for Umbreon. He opted for burst instead, but
he pressed the button.
Just as he lost his synergy too. It's going to be a good amount of damage, not enough because he's out of range.
This is actually the lower end of damages from burst attacks. The V for victory. Oh, did that move come out so fast?
Yeah.
But Mimikyu does have end lag on it, and does have armor on it, but at the start, but that was like after that, it had already ended.
Yeah.
Wow, Euclase was stoic with that one.